Hello, and welcome back to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. And this is Late Night with Lumberjack Cracks. And we are playing some FIFA Street. The last few days I've been going through some soccer games. I'm trying to figure out what the best arcade soccer game is, because on this channel we don't give soccer the love that it deserves, because we're Americans. And, soccer just wasn't really marketed to us. It doesn't know how to fit in commercials in between halves, or during the gameplay, whatever. So anyway, this is by EA Big, as most of you probably know. And this was their follow-up to NBA Street and NFL Street. It was the last of the sports games that they actually tried to make a street game of. What is up, Glengorm? I already forgot. Is your name Jamie or Jacob? Hey, I played the heck out of this game when I was younger. This is my first time playing this game, so I'm trying to figure out what impression I'm going with. Trying to figure out what the best soccer game is. Deontay Jenkins, what's up, LJC? Who do you think a bigger nut? D-Slime or Brian? No, it's always D-Slime. Always. That guy can't even go through something without losing it. What am I doing? What am I talking about? Who knows? Am I talking to anybody? I don't know. Let's be Whoa, they suck. Why do they suck so bad in this game? I've been to the Czech Republic. Let's be them. And we'll face Mexico. That's how we make it even. Anyway, I've gone through Red Card by Midway. That game was not as arcadey as I was expecting it to be. Yesterday I played Freestyle Street Soccer. Enjoyed it way more than I was expecting to. And honestly, this game looks a lot like that game. So let's see how it goes. Huh, interesting. This game seems to play a lot like that game. But maybe worse. We got our NBA Street style tricks in there. I hit the trick stick and I just lost the ball. Don't love it. What's up, OSU Rocks? Welcome to the chat. Thanks for tuning in. One thing that I preferred about Freestyle Street Soccer was there's an indicator in the goal where you're actually aiming. This does not have that. Also, a test that I'm running for this game is to let the soundtrack play out on an EA game and see if it gets flagged. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 didn't get flagged, so I thought, why not this game? Let's give it a chance. I haven't heard the music in this game, and I feel like for these street games, the music's pretty important because it happens during the gameplay and it makes it feel more immersive, let's say. Problem with soccer is it's hard to read the chat. I want to try to go up one goal before I can read anything. Kill him! So far, this is feeling a lot like regular soccer. Oh, I'm not sprinting. I forgot that I can do that. As far as I can tell, in Freestyle Street Soccer, there wasn't a sprint button. Oh, fuck, I hit the wrong one. Glenn Gamer says, I always would go for Brazil. They have old Rondo and Ronaldo. That's what he says. Ronaldo is the name of a soccer player I recognize, but I don't actually know anything about him. I just know he was good. I thought about picking Brazil just because they were good. But since I don't have any opinions one way or the other about teams, I just went with the country I've been to. What beverage I'm sipping on? I'm drinking a Coke Zero. What's up, Adam? Glad to see you in the chat. OSU Rock says he likes this game. So far, it seems pretty good. But I don't know if I like it more than Freestyle Street Soccer so far. So far. Maybe I should have picked a better team. I'd be scoring goals. Not getting scored on. What the hell would the game breaker even be in this game? Yes! Haven't seen NXT or AEW yet. I actually literally watched some AEW last night because I noticed that they have AEW Dark. So I watched the last episode of that, and I got to see Billy Gunn wrestle with his son in the Gun Club. It was an okay match, and then there were a couple other matches that I don't recognize any of the people. And then I watched a little bit of an actual episode of AEW, the Bash at the Beach. Whenever they had that, it opened with like a 8-man tag match, which was pretty intense, but then I didn't get too far into it. But the thing I'm noticing about AEW, and I was also looking through the roster for the WWE now, there are very few wrestlers that I recognize, so there isn't a huge draw for me to want to watch either of them. This is what Game Breaker looks like? Do they take points in this? Because that would be really annoying. I feel like that didn't deserve to take any points from me. No, okay. It's just a regular goal. Adam says, I like hockey more than soccer. I agree with you, but that's only because hockey is a smaller format, and soccer is so much larger. It's a lot about just transitions, and there's way too many players on the field for me. But a format like this, I enjoy it, even though I'm getting my ass kicked. I do enjoy... Ah! Do you have any tips on how to score goals in this game? Because my go-to is just trying to kick up a one-timer. I do enjoy hockey. My favorite NHL team are the New York Rangers, though I have a local team called the Belfast Giants. I didn't know there were any other hockey leagues. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I just imagine the NHL dominating that because of the Canadians. Nope. Good stop. There's no chance to. So far, to be completely honest, I am gonna say that freestyle street soccer is the better game. The player movement in this game kind of feels heavy in comparison. And maybe that's because they have a turbo button in this game. But just my options on defense don't seem as interesting as my options on defense in the other game. Header to the goalie. Kayvon Dirk says, my favorite NHL team is the Dallas Stars. I mean, my favorite team should be the Blackhawks, but it's not. It's actually their rival, the Red Wings. And that's only to antagonize my cousin Slapshot Sean, because he's a big Hawks fan, so I always root against him. And honestly, the Red Wings are the better of the two teams. Historically speaking. These games are long. Does it go 10 minutes? Adam says tournament this week, right? No, it's actually next week. The No Mercy tournament will be on the 27th. So this week we are actually not going to be at Demon Tap. We're either going to go to Tom's house or to Dan's house. Oh yeah, good stop. That was good. Oh, trip. It's first to score 5. Oh, okay. So they stuck with their trying to get to a score limit. I'm probably not going to come back from this one. I'm going to try to pick a better team next time and see if that improves my chances of scoring goals. So far, I'm finding it kind of limiting. The commentary on NHL 2003 has to be the funniest ever. I don't remember the commentary being funny in those games. What's different about that? I just remember them being pretty similar. So the one thing that this game has over the this freestyle street soccer is its presentation is a little bit better, because the UI is stronger. Like, everything makes sense. It's clean, it's clear. You definitely know what player you're controlling. And just like that, I'm back in the game. Fuck. Goodness gracious me. Oof. I think even with playing or switching to a better team, I still think my ranking for soccer games is going to go number 1 Mario Strikers, Freestyle Street Soccer #2. Probably this, and then Red Card. Red Card's just not an arcade soccer game. It's still simulation, even though it's got its crazy stuff. I pulled it off. I'm so great. NHL 2002 was humorous, but in 2003, the other commentator just went nuts at almost everything he said, trying to be funny. Commentary on NHL 2K3 is the funniest. I mean, if you guys are going to get down to it, I think the commentary in Hits is funnier, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know what the examples you guys are going with are, so. But I think Tim Kittro is hilarious. Also, I don't remember the partner that he gets in Slugfest, but the duo between those two is hilarious. If anybody knows the name of that guy, I would like to know that. Alright, well, that was a good game. I won. Different. That doesn't usually happen for games that I've played once or never played before. So, I guess we're going to try to rule the street. LJL. Lumberjack Lane. Oh god, they want me to make a fucking character? Adam's asking for Mario Strikers. I want to try focusing on this game for a little bit longer, and we'll see how I feel. Man, I don't fucking care. Definitely. Oh yeah, let's. I really like how the picture is a realistic fat person and the model is a completely unrealistic fat person with this massive six-pack. Alright, we're not ruling the court or whatever the fuck it was called. Fuck that shit. Friendly? What the hell's friendly mean? Star team? I don't care. Let's just play another one of these. We'll go with better teams. I'll go with Brazil as suggested. Now let's try to get someone even. Yeah, Brazil's even to Brazil. That's a good idea. NBA Jam on the PS2 is fun, though that version gets hate for some reason. It's because it's just not... It's not nearly as good as any of the Midway made NBA Jam games, and plus it takes the concept that NBA Hoops did with the six players on court, and it doesn't do it as well as Hoops. And I honestly, it just the gameplay still feels kind of off and a little bit janky. NBA Showtime, as a lot of people know on this channel, I think is the best sports game, or it's my favorite one, and I think it's the best expression of the NBA Jam concept. It's completely refined to the gameplay to balance everything out. Like, it doesn't emphasize pushing as much because it gives penalties for pushing. So it emphasizes the ability to steal the ball a little bit more, make blocks. Just overall, it is a stronger, more well-rounded game. I haven't gone into the PlayStation 2 NBA Jam enough to think about what is wrong with the gameplay, but it's just like the overall controls of the game is not as fluid as I would like it to be. Yes, there was a PS3 NBA Jam that was download only. There was actually a disc version of it too. So EA released a NBA Jam. Initially it was supposed to launch with NBA Elite, and then NBA Elite didn't come out. So they released it as its own game on disc. and then that was successful, so they made a download-only version called NBA Jam on Fire Edition. And those are fantastic games. Like, they work really well. The only issues that I have with those is the shots are very timing based. So if you have like a 9 3-point shooter, like let's say you're using Ray Allen, and you get the timing down for your 3-point shots, you're never gonna miss. You almost never miss. And online, it was a little annoying because people would go for like the Celtics. They'd pick Ray Allen, and then they'd have Larry Bird as a legend. So you'd have two ridiculous 3-point shooters just shooting threes all day long. Which, you know, you can figure out ways to defend against that. But that's the only real complaint that I have with that is the timing system that they came up with for the dunking, or for the shooting. The dunking doesn't have that problem. But anyway, I love that game. I actually had streamed it on the channel once before, but that it's the only video that I've gotten flagged where it's no longer viewable, because I streamed it because I don't like the music in the game that much. So I turned off the music and I played it the way that I would play it with custom soundtracks. So I'd have like 90s dance music playing while I was playing that game. Kayvon Dirks had Jam on Xbox 360. How did you like it? Sucks that EA didn't make a live game. Yeah, they didn't make the one for this year, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure I remember that. I just can't remember right. My memory recollection is kind of failing me at the moment. Stayed up till like 9 in the morning yesterday. I just fell into a really long YouTube hole after I streamed, and then couldn't get myself out of it. It was like 20 minutes to 8 o'clock, and I realized they were going to announce the new Smash Fighter. So I'm like, well, I'm just going to stay up and watch this stream. And then they announced it at the beginning, and I, for some reason, decided, hey, I need to watch this whole thing and figure out all the attacks, and maybe we'll announce another detail of something. And the only other thing that I found in there that I cared about was the Cuphead Mii Fighter, which is cool because it comes with the song, and it has it actually looks like Cuphead, like the Sans model. Sans Mii Fighter. That game NBA Elite 11 is, from what I saw, extremely broken. Yeah, I mean, that's why it just didn't come out. The demo showed up, people hated it, they pulled the demo down, and they canceled the game. And I didn't jump on it before people hated it so much that they canceled the game. I was afraid they were going to cancel NBA Jam, but then they decided to do that as a standalone, which was a great idea. And I was very happy that they did that. Yeah, Adam says Cuphead and Smash Bros. Yeah, I was stoked about that. And the Mii Gunner is actually fitting for Cuphead. I mean, it's not like exclusive moves or anything, but it still at least makes sense. Wow, that was a bullshit goal. Lakers were like 93 rated in NBA Live. 4 Gary Payton, Shaq, Karl Malone. Man, what a team. Yeah, I think I remember that when Gary Payton was on the team. It's pretty ridiculous. It's always nice when you just see a super stacked team like that. Except when LeBron went to the Heat and ruined basketball. Speaking of the Heat, how's Chris Bosh doing? He retired? I know he was facing some injuries. Oh, I just noticed that the indicator for where you're shooting is down at the bottom of the screen. You think I would have been paying attention to that. I think it's better to have that in the goal. I don't know why they have it at the bottom of the screen.
Danger! Danger! Not this time.
LeBron did ruin pro basketball. Bosch retired. You were correct, Matt. All right, that's what I thought. I was still kind of hoping the whole way with that, though, that LeBron would join the Bulls. But, you know, that greatest of all time argument would have just gotten even more and more annoying if he was on the Bulls. So, did you know LeBron is a Liverpool fan? Or he visited Liverpool in 2011. Not sure if he actually supports them. I mean, I had no idea. Oh fuck, they have a game break. Oh! Yes! Enter zone says kick the ball to the goal. I did. And I fucking scored. I scored so hard. So after going through a second match of this game, still like it. Still don't think it's better than freestyle street soccer. Adam says, to me, basketball was better in the 90s. I think a lot of people feel that way. Glenn LeBron owns Liverpool. I like Man City, so I could care less. Who's Glenn LeBron? Is Glenn LeBron his father? I don't know. I don't know what that means. When he's twice the height of all the fans and players, he looks hilariously out of place. Yeah, it's kind of like looking at Shaq next to, let's say, his girlfriend, where her head literally goes up to his crotch. Hilarious. Just like them holding hands is like holding hands with a child, like this. Anyway, I think I'm going to play one more game of this, and then I can move on to something else. My opinion on this is probably not going to change in the time being of that. And, let's turn the difficulty up. Let's go with a classic looking soccer ball. Duh. Head start? Oh. That's called handicap. Should I do Japan and... Oh, there is no Japan. Alright, I'm gonna be the United States, and I will play against South Korea. That should be an interesting game. He owns 2%. Football is like hockey now. Less crosses. Football is like hockey? Like soccer? Soccer football? What teams would you say have the nicest jerseys in the NHL? I've always liked the, I mean, honestly, I like the Blackhawks jerseys, but I always had liked the Mighty Ducks jerseys. I really like the purple color and the absurd logo. There's not much that I think is better than that. The Bruins jersey is also a nice one. It's classic. That's like the typical one that I can imagine in my head. I don't know, hockey jerseys are all great in my opinion. There aren't bad ones. I don't really like when they try to like simplify the logos though. for example, I don't really care for the Anaheim Ducks jersey over the Mighty Ducks jersey. Kind of boring. Got rid of the fun colors. Don't really care for it. Yes! Oh gosh, no, not USA! Well, we're playing against another bad team. The Coyotes alternates are amazing. Is that the maroon ones? Fucking bullshit. Chat, this is America. You call it soccer, not football. Nobody on earth knows what you're talking about. I would say in this chat it's a little confusing trying to figure out if you were referring to American football as football or soccer, rather. I've already confused myself. I can't handle this. It's time for me to go to bed. Shut it down! I miss the old Mighty Ducks. Me too. Maple Leafs are pretty lit. I love them. Those are good. I mean, any of those original teams have good jerseys. Fuck you. Did he just punch the ball? I know this is street soccer, but like, I still don't feel like this is the game to do that in. So did anybody play any of the sequels to this game? Because there's one on Gamecube, and then there are two more that I think I came out on Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. Oh god. Son of a bitch. They're good to keep warm in the winter because they're big and baggy. Yeah, indeed. And they're also good for when you gain weight and then no one notices because you're still wearing a hockey jersey and it covers up all your fat. I think it's funny that you typed in whites and YouTube made, or you were referring to the jersey, and YouTube made me review that one before letting it happen. I mean, I understand why, but it's still funny to me. What's your favorite sport? My favorite sport is basketball. Easily basketball. The games are the most fun to me. It goes basketball, hockey, football, tennis, baseball, and probably soccer last. There's probably other sports in between there. I can enjoy me some 2-on-2 volleyball for the Olympics, but I'm not gonna watch it. It's also a fun game to play. It's a lot like playing a tennis game. Boom! Terrible shot. So many things. The only NHL jersey I have is a Brian Leetch New York Rangers Stanley Cup 94 jersey. Got it from a friend. Sounds like a pretty cool one. Go over well with the NHL 94 crowd. What's your favorite NHL team outside of the Blackhawks, Matt? Mine would be the old Mighty Ducks. As I said before, I I'm a Hawks fan, but also my favorite team is the Red Wings because I am antagonistic, and Slapshot Sean, my cousin, is a big Hawks fan, so I like to always be the Red Wings against him and always talk as much shit as possible while I'm being them about them being the greatest hockey franchise of all time. And I'm sure it hasn't gotten old to him at all. That guy just punched the ball like Donkey Kong. Yeah, I know, they're like stealing the ideas from Mario Strikers. What a better game it is. No! I had it on the rebound there. You were just there. Go away. No one likes you. Especially Portugal. No, go away. My favorite sport is baseball and basketball. Solid choices. It also, I mean, it's hard to decide what your favorite sport is. Because, I mean, it could mean different things. Like, what's your favorite sport to play in real life? What's your favorite sport to watch? What's your favorite video game sport? Those are very different things. Pro or college basketball? I like pro basketball better. I don't really watch basketball anymore, but college sports I've never been able to get into. One of the things that I enjoy about professional sports is getting to know the players on a team and they stick around for a while. And I stopped paying attention to the Bulls when that one year where they had Dwayne Wade and then they didn't, and then they got rid of Jimmy Butler, and they literally completely changed the whole team. And it was like, okay, none of these people are people that I care about, know at all, and I don't want to take the time to get to know them because it's not like I watch basketball that often. But I used to at least like check the standings for the Bulls every so often and like look at games and see how many points somebody scored that night, blah, blah, blah. Ted Irving played for the Rangers. He's Chris Jericho's dad. That makes a lot of sense, because I remember when Chris Jericho joined the WWF, part of his gimmick was he came out in a hockey jersey, and he carried a hockey stick, and I remember he beat the shit out of Ken Shamrock with it. And it was like he chased him out of the WWF. He was on the inaugural LA Kings team too. That's pretty cool. My favorites, Matt, of all time is NASCAR and football. Everything, watch, play, and video games. Yeah, I mean, those are all good. NASCAR, I've never really been able to get into watching it. I've been to a few races in my life. There used to be a track in the town over from where I live, and then that went away and I stopped going. But I just remember it being loud and cars would drive really fast. And unfortunate for me to say, always the most interesting part of that was the crashes that would happen every so often. But as far as video games go, I love racing games. They're fun. I don't seek them out too much anymore because I've decided that Mario Kart is my preferred way to play racing games, so I don't really try to look for it outside of that. Kayvon Dirks is a Hornets fan. Are you from Charlotte? Or Where the fuck else were they? I feel like they were somewhere else for a little bit.
Yeah, man, they're loving the tunes, DJ.
What track? Chicagoland Speedway. Yeah, Joliet is not close enough to Chicago. I don't ever go there. It's like driving out into farmland. I forget what the one that was by me was called. It was in Cicero. It was a very small track. I think it was called Chicago Motor Speedway, maybe. But I could just be getting confused, which is very, very possible. Come on, this is the goal right here. No, fuck you. Kill him.
You're having a laugh. What was that?
No, don't trip the American boy. Stop it. Rude.
Rock out, man. Let's get the party started in here.
This game has some lag issues. I haven't been pointing that out because I've just been kind of ignoring it. But it's definitely dropping frames. I know EA wasn't too big of a fan of porting games to this system. I mean, just because it was technically less powerful than the 360 and the PlayStation 2. So that's probably part of the reason why.
Back into the world.
I really want to score a goal before James Bond says Joliet is ghetto. The Hornets were in New Orleans for a little bit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Too bad they couldn't take the name Jazz back, because it still doesn't make any sense that they're the Salt Lake City Jazz. Or the Utah Jazz, I mean. Man. But what else would they have there in Utah? The Utah people love the Jazz. To me, wrestling is bad nowadays. I grew up watching WWF and WCW. I miss those days. I think one of the things about it is just the familiarity with wrestlers. That's why I can't get back into it, is because I don't have people I want to care about, and I could learn to care about the other people, but I need somebody to draw me there. And I don't really feel like there is that anymore. Like, AEW's got Chris Jericho, which I like. Chris Jericho, he's great. And if you know behind the scenes stuff with wrestling, people love Chris Jericho. But like, he wasn't super great when I watched him in the WWF, but I did really like him. But like, outside of that, I don't really have a reason to want to watch it. And for AEW, some of the gimmicks that I was just like looking at yesterday that I was watching, I'm just not really buying into it. I think one of the cool things now is that they emphasize the women's wrestling more, and I could see myself getting more interested in that first. But other than that, I'm not really sure what the draw would be to keep or make me want to watch more wrestling. Kayvon Dirk says, I haven't been to any Hornets games since Anthony Davis was drafted. Gotta go. Tablet's almost dead. Got work soon. Take care, everyone. Thank you for stopping in again. Appreciate you for watching. James Bond says, Adam, to you, it's objectively trash. They did it all by 2000s. Once it changed to WWE, it symbolically was the death of the WWF and the wrestling as we know it. Matt, Chicago Motor Speedway in Cicero. Is that what you were talking about? Yes, that is exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, I had been to that speedway a lot. I went to a haunted house that was in there once before, and that was pretty cool. James Bond says, Chris Jericho was a great mid-carder. Nothing more, nothing less. And now he's, the headliner, the guy at AEW, and it's just, all right, this is what's supposed to draw me here. That and Billy Gunn, and there's someone else I'm forgetting. Like Cody Rhodes doesn't really draw me. Either does Dusty Rhodes. Dustin, like Gold Dust. Maybe if he had his old gimmick, I would be like, oh yeah, I love it. But his new one's kind of weird looking. Kenny Omega is another one, but he was a latter-day wrestler that I didn't really care that much about. The only reason I know the name Kenny Omega is because people are like, oh yeah, he's a great wrestler. And I think he's one of those guys that just puts in a lot of work, and people respect him a lot. Adam says, as a kid, I liked the Mighty Ducks, but now I grew up to like the Blackhawks. Nice. Yeah, the Blackhawks had a good run the last 10 years, and now they're crap, I think. Haven't watched WWE since I was 5. Yes, that's a long time. It's a long time to be out of it. I enjoyed it a lot during the era that it was WWF, but I did watch in the 2000s, after that, quite a bit. I was still watching wrestling up until probably 2008, I want to say. Maybe 2007. I would have to look this. Whatever the first SmackDown versus Raw game was, that was the last year that I really watched and cared about wrestling. WWE girls are a lot better because the girls are cuter. What's your favorite diva in that series? Old school divas are the only ones that I actually know. But my favorite was Stacy Keibler. Only diva match I watched is Bra and Panties match. Those were a classic. Alright, so FIFA Street. I'm gonna give another final thoughts on this. FIFA Street, honestly, did not. It's might be. It feels like a slower version of what I played yesterday, Freestyle Street Soccer. I don't think it's as good as Freestyle Street Soccer. The advantage here is they have the FIFA license, but the gameplay of the other game, I just felt like it was more fun. And honestly, I think if you're going to choose between these two, that one would be the one to go with, not FIFA Street. But still the best soccer game, I think, on the Gamecube, or best arcade soccer game that I've played so far, is definitely Mario Strikers. I don't think anything is better than that. It's just fun all around. And the games are quick. They make sense. That's all I'm going to say. OSU Rock says Stacy Keibler is awesome. I agree. And she had that one song, something about legs. Good stuff. My favorite one is Nikki Bella because she has swag and she's cute. There's that one, the one Asian wrestler. I can't remember her name. I like her. I think she was undefeated for a while though. So, bandwagoner. Is that a thing? Okay. So let's switch to something else. What time is it? It's almost 2. Yeah, let's switch to something else. I can play for a little bit longer. I'm gonna turn this off. Oh god. Almost tripped over all the wires that are sitting behind the camera there. I'm wearing slippers, which I don't usually wear slippers, so threw off my balance. But slippers are nice, you know? You don't have to put on fresh socks after, after showering. Asuka, yeah, that's the one that I was thinking of. It's probably one of the best WWE has had in a long time. From the AEW Dark that I just saw, I liked the female wrestlers that I saw in that. They were good. Sasha Banks. I recognize the name. I can't think of what she looks like. She's probably blonde. Also like Cadence Michelle historically. So I've been focusing on Super Nintendo lately, so let's try some NES for things for fun. If anybody has any NES suggestions, I am open to it. For those of you who are not familiar with the way that I usually do this, is I usually play a game for like somewhere between like 15 seconds and like 5 to 10 minutes. If it's something I really like, I will play it a little bit longer than that. Super Mario Bros. 3, let's do it. You've been asking for it. I think it's time. It's time to give it a go. Let me go grab my NES Classic controller. Oh god. Stepping on things. Fucking sandals thing fucks. I have Return of the Dead. Return of the Living? Oh, you've returned from the dead. How was the trip yesterday, Crazy Buffalo? Glad to see you're alive. Sorry for the delayed responses. Playing Arena Football on the Xbox. No worries. Don't worry about that. I'm sorry for my delayed responses. I'm playing video games and talking on a live stream. I'm doing it poorly. But yet, you're all still here, and I appreciate it. So I'm playing non-sports games right now, but in the future, I'm going to start streaming the non-sports games on my own channel, the Lumberjack Cracks channel. If you're interested in watching me play non-sports games, I will be doing that on there. And if you're interested in that, go to the description below this video, and there's a link to that. The first game I'm going to go into depth with is Mario 64, and I am working on getting it to work in 16:9 widescreen, 60 frames per second. And it was working, but I just got to get it to play well with OBS. I'm actually going to be doing that after I'm done streaming here, so, you know, that's why we do it. That's why we do it, boys. I have no idea what the hell I was just saying. I see Arena Football is fun. The only Arena Football game I've played is the Kurt Warner one that was made by Midway. So it's basically Blitz, but with a smaller field. And it's a good game. Can vouch for it. If you ever see it, pick it up. Pick it up, bro. We're not going to start that. We're not going to start saying bro. Back in the day when I worked at AT&T, I had one guy that would literally say bro multiple times in a sentence. And he was a good friend of mine. I liked him. I liked him a lot. He was a good guy. But he also rubbed the bro off on me. And I could not stop saying bro for a little bit. It just got so easy to call people bro instead of actually saying their name, or like, you know, instead of saying dude, you say bro, and I kind of hated myself for it. And that's me venting, and I hope you all can relate, and you feel bad for me. Anyway, Sky Shark was badass. What's Sky Shark? Are you playing the arena football game though that is made by EA? Because that's a one that I was interested in playing. Actually, I should see if it's on Gamecube. I don't think it is. I think it's only on PlayStation 2, but it'd be worth taking a look. I forgot that was there. Thank you, game. Boomerangs. Oh, please stop it. Yeah, you guys all know what I'm doing here. Oh, yeah. Blow my whistle, baby. Did I break it? Oh, there it is. The trigger is not beyond the horizon, or whatever the fuck I'm saying. James Bond. Wrestling died when Vince McMahon bought the WCW. I don't know. I feel like it got better just because it put all the WCW wrestlers with the WWF wrestlers, and I loved it. That was great. Bad News Baseball. Can do. We'll do that after I've played a little bit of this. Instead of trying to beat the game, which I totally won't do, I will just try to go to the first castle, and we'll move from there. Move on to a different game. Yeah, that one. Yeah, the arena football. EA Sports. It's in the game. Sky Shark is for NES. Try it out sometime. Won't be disappointed. The music is epic. Definitely top 10 NES music. Okay, so I think you requested Sky Shark before Bad News Baseball, so I'll do that next. Go to hell. I'm literally just doing this because it's faster and I don't feel like fighting Boom Boom. Okay, we're all set up. Let's get it going. Crazy Buffalo, when all of you want in life is broship. Is that what this stream is for you? Is this just a big broship for you? I appreciate that. James Bond said, better with WCW. It wasn't bad, but must have been too young to live through the Attitude Era. I was young during the Attitude Era. And I didn't have the ability to watch it during the Attitude Era as much. I had to go to other people's houses to see it. So it wasn't until, because we never had cable growing up, so it wasn't until SmackDown came on UPN where I actually got to watch wrestling weekly. So I would watch it all the time. But yeah. I still thought it was great being able to combine the two leagues together and having everybody that you would like together. The only person... Actually, was Goldberg... Did Goldberg come immediately? Because I don't remember if he did. But I thought it was also awesome that Austin teamed up with the WCW guys, and I loved Stone Cold Steve Austin. Thought it was a great storyline. Not an auto scroller. This part's boring. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Ugh. Speaking of Sonic X, I don't know if any of you watched that cartoon. Recently came on Netflix, and I was like, this cartoon was something I was really excited about when I was in middle schoolish age. And started rewatching it, and holy shit, it's hot garbage. Did you hear that Arena Football League went out of business, Matt? Yeah, there is actually a Chicago team. Camp Belt TX. Camp Bell TX. If you're confused why I'm playing Super Mario Brothers, I just got done playing FIFA Street. And after I've finished playing those games, instead of ending the stream and starting a new one, I just play user requests from Super Nintendo or NES games. So this was a requested game, and yeah, that's what you're looking at. If you want to actually watch me play FIFA Street, the video will be up tomorrow, or like 15 to 20 minutes after I'm done streaming. Just how long it takes to process, man. Alright, we made it to the castle. As expected. The king's a dog. Woof. Keep up with the chat, man. I was a penguin during... That sounds fun, Buffalo. Yeah, the Rush was the team I was referring to. I never actually went to one of their games. They played at the All-State Arena, where I forget what it's called now. But yeah, that's where that's where they usually have like Raw or SmackDown or any other event. I think AEW is actually holding their pay-per-view that's coming up at what used to be the All-State Arena. I don't remember what it's called. Oh well, who cares? Not me. Maybe you do. Can't speak for you. I'm just one guy. Leave me alone. Is there a thing over here? Come on. Can't throw me a bone. Alright. Time to fight this asshole. Ah! Fuck! Alright. We're done with Super Mario Brothers 3. I think that suffices the request. And now we're going to... What the fuck was it called? Sky Shark? Alright. If you say so. Sky Shark. Holy shit. This music reminds me of the Silver Surfer music. And it might be the same guy, to be completely honest. Yep, it is. Tim Fallon. Tim Fallon is a fucking badass composer. He only really stopped making... Oh my god, this is a shmup. Yeah, but he only really stopped making video game music because it's just not as profitable. It's not a steady job. Disappointing because he is a freaking master at his craft. He really knew his way around the NES's sound chip. Oh god. I'm so bad at these games. And how is this a shark? I'm expecting a fucking flying jaws in the air. Oh god. Please, no. I hate it. I don't want to play this. First arena football game I watched. Ah! No, end me. First arena football game I watched was the Rush playing the Rattlers in the U.S. Airway Center on TV. 11 at night, Fox Sports, Arizona, because games weren't aired until 2012. Yeah, I don't actually know if I've seen a one of those an arena football game live or ever. I might have seen highlights. Where the fuck is BAD? Bad News Baseball. I'm getting sleepy here. Work today. It's a big day for me. Oh, how do you do the girl? Does anybody know how to do the girl code? I want to do the girl code. I'm looking it up. You guys didn't answer me fast enough. New window. New window, baby. Hold down plus left. Okay, let's try this. Those are not female names. Disappointed. Disappointed. Double checking. Oh man, you have to use controller 2 also. That's what I did wrong. Oh well. Sure, we're gonna be Min. Go Min. Great. Let's get it going. So this is actually the better of the Tecmo baseball games. I don't know why they went away from this style and they tried to go like a more simulation approach, but this is basically RBI baseball, but with rabbits as the umpires. It's a little cleaner of a look. The one thing I'll say about this is I'm probably going to play, like, let's say 3 innings. So if anybody else has got another NES game request, I will fulfill that after this. So get it going, boys. The AFL aired games on NBC from 2005 to 2007. Hammerhead Sharks in the Sky. Lucy in the sky with sharks. Lucy in the sky with sharks. Oh god. Maybe I just give up now because I'm fucking terrible at this game. I have no patience for baseball. Yeah, I did it. Look at me, 1 out. I'm successful. Oh, yeah. It was worth the cutscene. The Pink Elephant Adventures. You were watching that Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 stream, weren't you? Ollie the Magic Bum knows all about the pink elephants. You follow them around, baby. You get them in 10 seconds or else. Fucking mean it. Yeah, the one bad thing about this game is the music is super annoying. A lot of Japanese baseball games actually have some pretty bad music because it tries to imitate doing like chanting and playing drums. I don't know if any of you have been to a soccer game. It's kind of like that, where you go to a soccer game and they literally like chant the entire game, and there's someone that's like beating the drum and everybody chants like in rhythm. Yeah, it's rough. So that's what you're hearing here in this baseball game. It's just trying to do that. I don't know why they thought that was good music. Like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm right in the action. I want to keep pressing forward. Do we actually have a scoreless game? I got myself out of that bases loaded situation. Holy shit. I didn't even notice. Maybe I should just never pay attention when I play baseball. Well, this is probably the inning where I'm going to blow it. Steel Panther. That's my favorite superhero. He's made of Superman's bones. Wear him like a dingling. I am a dingling. You are a dingling. We all ding-a-ling-ling. Fuck. Okay. Let's see if I get myself out of this sticky situation. Nope. Great. Alright, fulfilled my 3... Okay. He was totally safe. There was no reason for that. But that's that Tecmo presentation that you... Oh, Steel Panther might be a game name. Unless you're just saying stuff like you did to me before. You lied to me. You lied to me. Alright, well... You did this to yourself. We're playing Street Cop. Oh yeah, doggy. Get along. Get along. What the fuck? I mean, this presentation's pretty good. Like, look at this. Look at this intro. Oh. Yeah, salute to me. I am your master now. Alright, stage 1. I'm not doing anything. I can't walk. All I can do is swing my nightstick. Is it broken? What do you want? Beat her! This is disappointing. This game looks rich in experience and plentiful, well-designed game. No asking who else likes the band Steel Panther. No asking. Hey, other people. Do you like Steel Panther? I've never heard of them personally. Oh, A throws my cans that I just picked up. This lady is just following me while I slowly beat her because I have to move forward. The only way you can move forward in this game is if you beat a woman. Lumberjack Cracks does not condone beating women. And nor does the Retro Sports Gaming channel or the Retro Sports Gaming family. Today is a wonderful day here in City in Park. Oh, I finally turned around! Maybe... Nope. Okay. Well, whoever asked for that game is a jackass. Oh, right. Super C is super hard. Let's do that. I looked away and randomly scrolled up. Rampart. This is a only fun game in the arcade. That's my castle. Stay away. Alright. Maybe this isn't an arcade game. Yeah. Take that, you fucking explorer. They're not even attacking me back. They're just fucking scouting ships, man. I don't want to do this shit. Someone suggest a game, otherwise I'm just gonna play Castlevania. Milton Bradley presents Balzix. Oh, great. Another shmup. Except this time I'm a mecha. Or a chibi looking ass dude. What the fuck? The ground kills you? Balls 3D is a Super Nintendo game, man. This game makes me want to blast Cop Killer by Body Count. It's a good song. Ice-T is the man, you know? I missed the power-up. Why are there fucking pterodactyls in space? What is this? Alright. Any suggestions? Hello. We were talking a lot of wrestling. Let's see if any of these wrestling games work. Oh, yeah. WrestleMania or Steel Cage. Yeah, WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. Okay. Oh, we gotta do the WWF Championship. We got nice 8-bit renditions of theme songs. Step into a Slim Jim. Macho Man's song it's just not nearly as good as you think it would be. Alright. We're busting out Macho Man. Oh, yeah. We got a cage match coming up, yeah. From Florida. Sarasota. Wow. This couldn't look any more like him. The realistic graphics. The squared circle. I've never seen it so beautiful. Where's the cage? Oh yeah, solid strike to the face. Man, these early wrestling games could not be any better. They really couldn't. They're just the pinnacle of what makes this sport great. Does anybody know who the Mountie is? I don't fucking remember that guy. Also, I don't think he was... I love how I make the chat go quiet. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Everybody was blasting comments, and then all of a sudden, it just died. There's 5 people watching. No one commenting. I mean, it might have something to do with the boring-ass game that I'm playing. Oh, you can't see my hand. I did it! I won. I beat the Mountie. I did 1 body slam. Here's your winner, Macho Man Randy Savage. Ninja Turtles, great suggestion. Let's do it. Are you talking about the first one? Let's do the first one. May they need to learn how to basic. Adam says, good luck. I'm gonna fucking need it, and I will do well. This is basically Castlevania. With crazy jumps. And poor design. Yeah, stabbing Goombas. Fuck you. The Mousers. Ah! No! Bad. Stay away. Oh no, he's a big bad boy. He's doing the spinny spins. Dead. Get out of my sewer. There's nothing cleaner than my sewers. This is the most unnatural way to use a katana. Just saying. Alright, so far so good. Might be switching out Leonardo here soon. Fucking Ninja Stars ruined my life right there. Stab him. Murder his face. I think there's a... We gotta switch. Let's get Michelangelo action up in here. like totally great, dude. Cowabunga. Oh man. Oh god. Is there a Knight Rider game on NES? I don't know. We can check that out very shortly. First, we're going to play this masterpiece. I don't like this fireman. We're leaving. Go away. I've plugged this on the channel before, but there is a Ninja Turtle game that takes all 4 Ninja Turtle games, including this one, but it takes the arcade game Manhattan Project and Turtles in Time and adds like 60 characters in 4-player for all of them, all the levels that were added in the NES game. It's called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Rescue Palooza. And it's pretty cool. I'm scared. Oh god. What just happened? Did I glitch the game? I want more of that. Cannonball of Doom. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? There's nothing even at the end of this. Oh, there is. Just a horrible bastard. That's who. And I got nothing for it. I have nothing to show for it. And now my best turtle is getting worked. And the boss became a regular enemy. Everybody's down to a half-life. This game is fucking bullshit. Let me in, let me in. Oh boy, the hair on my chin. We're playing Excite Bike. Or Knight Rider first. Knight Rider. There is a Knight Rider game, and it's made by Acclaim. Or published by Acclaim. Packin' Video is the designer, developer. Time to get hoffed, baby. Oh man, just fuck you, Devon. Devon? Oh, hi, Bonnie. What's going on? I want gas. Yeah. Holy shit, what is this? Not even pressing anything right now. Boop, 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 beep, beep. You wanted this. Why did you want this? Why were there cars for a little bit and now there are none? Can I... Am I supposed to just blow up everything? Are the blue cars good cars? Can I get a wanted star? Will the police chase me? Am I the police? Shield gone. And so am I, Knight Rider. So am I. Okay. Excite Bike. Yeah. Wait. 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 Damn it. None of them are versus Excite Bike. I could look to see if there is a versus Excite Bike, but... So here's Excite Bike, the sports game that I don't really get. The game about managing how hot you are. I'm so fucking hot. Mega Man 2 was fun. You want to see me suck at Mega Man 2? Because I guarantee you I'm going to play like shit. And that's what we'll do. So that's what we'll do next. We'll play Mega Man 2. And then we'll see about one more game. Maybe a sports game. And then we're going to call it quits for tonight. Because it is so much later than I was expecting. Because I need to do some work on trying to get the Lumberjack Cracks channel off the ground. So it's not something I'm just talking about. It's something I'm doing. I mean, we could be blasting through Mario 64 right now instead of playing Excite Bike. Been really wanting to go back and play Breath of the Wild again, so I think Breath of the Wild is going to be one of the games that I'm going to play. For those of you in the chat, are you interested in watching me play Breath of the Wild? Also, would you like me to just start from the beginning of the game, or would you want me to start from where I am? The point that where I'm at is I got the Master Sword, and I want to work on the Trials of the Master Sword. Maybe I could just do that as a video. I think that would be fun. A lot of people have seen the beginning of the game, and don't want to keep people away from watching me by doing something that just happens at the beginning over and over again. So, yeah, let me know what you think about that. Have you ever played SSX 3? I've definitely played it. It was not one of the games that I had. I played it at a friend's house because they rented it. And I didn't like it as much as Tricky, so I didn't continue playing it. But I know there's nothing wrong with it. It's a game that I could actually cover if it is on Gamecube. So maybe I'll go to that next instead of... I mean, I've gone through all the arcade soccer games that I can find. Actually, that's not true. There is Sega Soccer Slam, but I don't really want to play another soccer game, so maybe next week I will play that. LJC, launch date in Roman numerals, 3 February 3rd this year. Why February 3rd? Why do you want to wait that long? I did it. I finished the race. Excite Bike is the opposite of what it says. It's not super exciting. I like versus Excite Bike because you actually see the other racers. That's fun. Mega Man 2. Mega Man. I should just stream on the Lumberjack Cracks channel and stop worrying about all the details and how the presentation looks and waiting for the perfect moment to start the channel, because I mean, it could just fucking start, you know? It could just fucking start. But I want you guys to be there. I want you to be there on the ground floor to watch me play through some games. Why would I play on difficult? Holy shit. Why isn't there an easy? Suggestions on which Robot Master to play against first? That's my guess of the first stream on LJC will be. I'm planning on trying to do it possibly Sunday night. Around midnight, I was thinking. Because then I could actually call it Mario Mondays. So yeah, But we'll see how that works out. It all really depends on if I get everything set up the way that I want it before it happens, and then it also depends on what I'm doing with the girlfriend. But maybe I could just be like, no, I'm going to do this tonight. Baby. This track is hot. Ooh, an E-tank. That's a good reason to start at this level. Oh, you can't do that. It doesn't like it. Stop it! I didn't go out that far. This game is relentless. Aggravated. Why does it hate me so? I want to love Mega Man, but it hates me so much. I just don't have the patience for it. Oh my god. Just let me move. I want to live. I want to live again. Get on with my life. What? This is mean. I'm assuming this isn't death. This is another room. Cool. I don't like when pit hazards aren't obvious. Oh god, what is this crap? I did it. I used an E-tank. And this is where I also fall off. And die. And ruin. Oh! Those only take one hit. Great. Neat! I hit you in face. You die. The face is my weak point. The rest of me is pointless. Ooh, it's so tempting. Okay, fuck you too. You springy bastard. Feel violated. Watching him dangle in the wind. May I ask you, did you know that lady from the other night at Monday? I only met her once, so... not super well. But I talked to her. And God, she was drunk. I did it. I spammed the victory. First Robot Master down. Yeah, it was insane. It just wasn't her day, you know. I was also pretty drunk, so wasn't super noticeable for me. All right, who do I go to next? Help me. Metal should cut wood, right? We got a wood man? Or does it not work like that? Is it not Pokemon? Oh, sweet, it is Woodman. Great. That's logical. Yes, flatulence. Bask in your own stink. Thank you for giving me the life up right at the start of the stage. That is exactly what I needed. I'm going to shoot these kangaroo robots in the face and run as fast as I can. do 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 do. Oh God. What? Fire dog. What is this? A Growlithe? I did it. I am a champion. And no one can stop me. No, no. You know what? Wait. How do I activate my... Don't I get the weapon? Where's my weapon? How does Mega Man... There it is. What? I thought this was supposed to be OP. Yes. Okay. Okay. I'm the robot master. Yes, health. Exactly. Thank you. You're so kind. Yeah. Teddy Belcher 4K Ultra Wide 21/9 says, "Hello, bro. Want some NFL history that will blow your mind? Of course. Tell me. Bring it to me. You say the cake is a lie, you get 10 points. 10. Just for that. Because that will blow my mind. Alright, here we go. Running low on health. Are there checkpoints in this game? Mega Man hates me. Pottsville was the only team to have their championship title stripped from them. Why was their championship title stripped from them? Who is Pottsville? Die. I got a win up. Holy shit. Well, can't complain about that. Got full health out of nowhere. Where's this trivia question? This hot trivia. Andy Dalton went 7-9 and scored a touchdown. First drive to start the season versus the Chiefs in Kansas City. Who's Andy Dalton? I don't know that one. I'm sorry. I'm a fraud. I'm not the actual retro sports gamer. That's my brother. I just stream here. Please forgive me. Oh, it's the Roadrunner. Where is your weak point? Alright. Here we go. We don't have full health anymore. Blast him with the metal blade. Ow. How am I supposed to dodge that? Fraud! Hello, Alicia. Thank you for joining the chat. I see you're having a good time sleeping tonight. You can watch me be terrible at Mega Man. Spam! Eat my blade! I did it! I'm the best! Everybody likes me. Especially Alicia. Alright. Woke up. Can't sleep now. Wonderful. Welcome to the chat. I'm enjoying playing Mega Man 2. I was not expecting that, and I just keep playing. Congrats, you caught a Bulbasaur. I did. He looks like a tree stump. Who is the next robot master, Adam? Help. Crazy Buffalo says, cookie dough tastes like butter deep fried in motor oil. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, cookie dough is just a lot of oil and butter. But also, it sounds like you're stoned. Hey guys, some NFL history. Kirk Cousins falls 0-7 on Monday Night Football. Very sad for you, Kirk Cousins. Very sad for you. Airman, let's do it. So am I supposed to use the metal blade here? Because I've just heard that the metal blade is overpowered. And I'm pretty sure Woodman's ability is kind of useless. What the fuck is this thing? I don't like it, Adam. Take it back. Take it back. Now! Alright. I'm trapped. Tell it to stop. Oh, there's more of these. This is horrible. I don't have the patience for this crap. Fucking lag. I kill you. You die in cold blood. Alright, this is managed. No! Fucking. How long does this go on for? What the fuck is this thing? Looks like fucking Screech from Saved by the Bell. Because I had to clarify where Screech was from. No! Why do your thunderbolts not do any electricity? What the fuck am I supposed to do here? Adam, help! Adam? Hello? Do I just jump? Adam! Okay. That was not very nice. Well, you ruined my only chance of loving Mega Man 2 by telling me to fall to my death. It was a good run. But honestly, I'm tired. It's been like 2 hours almost, so no problem. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So I think this is a good place to end it. Thank you all for watching. I will be back possibly tomorrow. Who knows? It's 6 days in a row. Pretty solid for me. Probably. No, I think this is the second longest streak I've had. During the week that Switch Online came out, I think I was more consistent. But that was when I was streaming Breath of the Wild on here, and Tom didn't love it. He did not. Even though I told him it was golf inside of Zelda. And it is golf. That's a sport. You get used to sports. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed or something like that. But thank you for watching. Breath of the Wild rocks, says Alicia. Yes, it does. You need to play more of it. Yeah. So if you don't see me tomorrow night, I will maybe stream the next day or the next day. But on Monday, there will be the regular Monday night stream, probably at Dan's. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the future. So, ta-ta for now.